Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show you 12 meditation apps. I know there's a lot more out there, but for the purpose of this video I'm just going to keep it to 12. Do keep in mind that some of them you can't even browse unless you create an account. So if that's something you don't want to do, then in this video I will show you what you see. In another video I'll also show you what my favorite features are in some of these apps that I'm going to show you here. So do keep a lookout for that link in the description below. So let's go dive in. So this is 10% Happier. When you first enter the app, you have to answer a few questions for them to customize a plan. Then you have to create an account. You can't browse without going through these steps first. And once that's done, make sure you enable free trials so you can try for 7 days. Thereafter, it's $124.99. So should you decide to go for the trial, just keep in mind you'll be charged automatically if you don't cancel. Once inside, there's a courses section that you can browse through by topic, which will then have a number of sessions. There's a single section also with various topics from news and news noteworthy. There's various topics here. Boosting low energy, energized and calm. There's a sleep section. This is all about relaxing before bed. So it seems like the time frames are within 10 minutes to half an hour. So you can browse through that. They also have a talk section with relatively short clips about various topics. So this is kind of similar to, well, not really podcasts, because these ones are less than 10 minutes long that you can go through. And in the profile area, you can ask a meditation coach questions. I don't know how long it would take for them to get back to you, but that is an option in this app. Moving on to Bloom. They also have a 7-day trial period. Now you're automatically put in their trial period. So thereafter, it's $11.99 a month. You have $71.99 rather a year, $28.99 for the 3 months. I find this app has a neat interface. Kind of reminds me of game apps. On their main page, you get daily tools, the daily astrology, which I really like. If you're into that, if you click on the top left from the main page, you'll see their main items. So they have courses, they have games, journals, mood history, teachers. Now, if you click on the bottom left icon, you access their emotional library, and it has categories like guided meditations, breath work, mindful experiences. I'm just going to click on mindful experiences. Now, these seem to be activities and games that help you stay present, which I really, really like. Now, let's go back to the main page. On the bottom right where the half moon icon is, that brings you to the sleep library. My favorite category in all apps. And you have a variety from music, affirmations, activities. Now, on the main page, back on the main page, on the bottom right, you can swipe left to get different ambiances. Let's go over to the app Calm. So this is a 7-day trial. Thereafter, it's $59.99 per year. Now, this app has a few features I like apart from the guided meditations. So if you have an account created, the app can track your stats like total sessions, time meditation, longest streak. And on the main page here, you can pick from a variety of different scenes and sounds. Sometimes I just let this run even if I'm not doing anything else on the app. So here I'm scrolling, you can see all the various options that they have. So I'm just gonna click the rain just so you can see. This one's my favorite one. We got Tropical Beach. fireplace. Now, this breath button helps you be mindful of your breathing. I actually really like this simple feature. I'll do maybe 5 of these, and that really helps calm me down fast. Let's go to the sleep stories. This basically is where you'll listen to a narrator and watch visuals on the phone.
For tonight's
let's do a quick
sleep story,
example.
we travel to the south of France. I'm Stephen Fry, and I'll be your guide as we meander lazily through the lavender fields and sleepy villages of Provence.
So unless you're on a trial or subscriber, you won't have access to the guided meditations at all. So this app is straightforward and simple to use. FitMind. Upon entering the app, you need to create an account. You are automatically in their 7-day trial. Thereafter, it's $89.99 a year or $15.99 a month. So keep that in mind if you create an account. So the training section is a chronological program from levels 1 to 4 and beyond. And as you can see, they do cover quite a bit of different topics. So I can see how this can take some time to go through. You also have the learning program, also has levels 1 to 4 and beyond. I can see that they're getting really specific in their topics here. Here you can access features to show your progress, like previous data, integrate with health. They also have a podcast, which is a separate app called the FitMind podcast. So generally, based on how this app organizes their content, it would be good for those that need that linear chronological learning, like first do this, then that. So that's something I like about this app. For the app Headspace, you need to create an account before going in. Here you'll also be automatically entered into your trial, which is 7 days. Then it's $89.99 a year or $17.99 a month. Obviously, unless you cancel before their week is up. Now, their main menu is divided between today. I'm looking at the bottom. Today, meditate, sleep, move, and focus. Now, that may be different based on the few answers you give on sign up, but on mine, that's how it is. So let's go through each one quickly. In the menu today, it shows just a few highlights, like today's mindful moment. In meditate, you can explore content like courses and singles. So you can see here there's acceptance, appreciation, basics. Let's go to SOS, which seems like it's a few minutes for a quick picker-upper. You can further explore the library here into more categories. So let's check out reframe stress. You can see there's a whole slew of content related to, well, reframing stress. There's SOS meditations. So let's go back to the main menu. Here you see timers, which is obviously you have an option between 5 minutes to 2 hours. Let's go to techniques and support. These are specific techniques that will help you reach a certain state. Reflection, there's common obstacles. Now back to the main menu under sleep. This is content obviously all related to winding down. I know Headspace has a ton of sleep related content here. Now in the move menu, it's a mixture of courses, workouts, performing mindsets. And finally in the menu focus, it has libraries of music, exercises, soundscapes. Now I didn't go too deep in the app because you can go down a menu item and enter another universe, which leads to another. So Headspace is really, really robust. Okay, Insight Timer. Without being a paying subscriber, you get a whole slew of features in this app. You can attend the live events covering different topics with different facilitators. You can see how many people are attending at that time or planning to attend. You can tell what's coming up tomorrow, for instance. They have a timer meditation with different bell sounds so you can adjust the time. Their list of guided meditations seems to be endless. You can spend hours just browsing. You can browse by benefits. You can browse by practices, origins. I mean, there's just a plethora of information here. Now, the courses you can't access unless you are a subscriber. Let's go into the sleep section. This section offers a lot as well, from soundscapes to stories to sleep music, sleep for kids. Let's go into the music section. This section has a lot of tracks, from binaural beats, fan of that, sound healing, you got chanting, classical music. Yeah, this is a lot of information. All right, let's go into the parents section here. Now, this is a great feature for the younger generation to adopt mindfulness and sleep routine habits. Always useful, I think. Now, if that's not enough, there's also a talk section with thousands of pieces, from interviews, podcasts, lectures, poems. Now, this app, after the trial, is $78.99 a year. Again, but you do get a lot for not even being a subscriber. So that's Insight Timer. Speaking of timer bells, if you do like products that help with your emotional well-being, please do subscribe to this channel. Oak. All right, so this app didn't require an account to be created, nor do they have a subscription option in settings. So their homepage is a simple layout. You got meditate, breathe, sleep. I am going to click on mindful. It goes to one meditation track, 10 minutes. Let's go to under breath. I'll click on awake. It'll walk you through a breathing exercise. From the homepage, under courses, there's a 10-day mantra meditation that I cannot access. And under the tab growth, on the bottom right, you will see some stats on your progress. Now, I can't access the content in these categories above without having done 5 sessions, so they'll give you access as you progress along. So all in all, it seems like it's a free app with the exception of the courses. So with the Omvana, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, you get a 7-day trial, but you're not automatically put in it. And then it's $79.99 a year. Now, Omvana by Mindvalley has a lot of variety from different facilitators and quite a bit of categories. 17, if I counted correctly, from focus to relax to better sleep, money mindset, be happy, visualize. Now, what I like about this app is the hypnosis and binaural beat tracks. One of the hypnosis facilitators is Steve Jones, which I'm a big fan of him. Now, as you can see, I don't have access to a lot of tracks. I didn't opt in for the 7-day trial, so if you're not a paying subscriber or not in the trial, you'll have access only to a few tracks in this app. Now, it's a rather simple layout, which I like, and it's pretty straightforward. So in the app release, you can create an account and not be automatically put in the trial period, which is 3 days. Afterwards, it's either $11.49 a month or $49.99 for the year. There's two types of content here. Well, before that, all the content are categorized by adults, teens, for kids, athletes, education. And within each category, you have two types of content. You have guided meditations and tapping exercises. And if you're not familiar with tapping exercises, I highly recommend that technique to help soften certain emotions that you carry. Now, the content in each category relates to issues commonly addressed by that audience. So, for instance, we're in the adults section. You'll see sessions such as 2-minute settle, calm before sleep, 5-minute stress release for healthcare providers, daily focus and relaxation, anchor breathing for relaxation, expanding gratitude, body scan for relaxation, body scan to energize. So you do have a bit of options in each category. And as you can see in the category under teens, under tapping, you have 5-minute tap to calm, anxiety and panic release, releasing general stress and overwhelm. And like mentioned, I'm really into tapping exercises. If you're not familiar with EFT, which is what it's also called, it is a worthwhile technique to learn. So let's go in the kids category just to show you some examples. There's 2-minute settle, belly breathing, bedtime body scan, kind and caring thoughts. This should really be in school. So this is an option to get your kids educated on mindfulness. Under the athletes section, they have topics such as anxiety and panic release, body scan for recovery and relaxation. And lastly, in the education category, they have similar topics, 2-minute settle, body scans, expanding gratitude. So all in all, this app has a simple layout, easy to follow, and there is a video on what exactly is tapping, aka emotional freedom technique. So you can take a look at that as well. Let's move on to the app Synctuition. So you need to create an account. When you enter, it is a 7-day trial. Otherwise, it's thereafter it's $98.99. And the content here is categorized by levels that you progress through chronologically, so you can't jump around. So you can see at the top there's levels 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a lot of content here to go through. I'll just quickly slide this so you can take a look see. Now this app uses 3D sounds, so the tracks are best experienced with headphones. You can really hear the difference. They have a blog section covering various wellness topics, from intuition, sleep, success, health and fitness. So if you're a reader, that's a section to browse through. Now their video section is related to the content within the levels, and you can only access the entire video if you've completed that part of the lessons. Otherwise, you're just seeing 30-second trailers. So that's Synctuition. Let's go to the app Unplug. This app, you have 7-day trial, $76.99 per year or $10.49 a month. You can explore by topic, teacher, or time. Now, I do like the topics they cover. They have from anxiety, stress, sound baths, hypnosis, kids, recovery, astrological. You can browse by teacher. They also have a timer feature here as well. You can start a session anytime for however long you want. That's within a 60-minute range. I like their journal feature where you can list things to be grateful for. You can add more than 3 items here as well. Under the menu library, you have access to courses of different topics, from a 30-day challenge, 21 days to stress less. And on the top right, you can click my profile and you will have access to your stats. Now keep in mind, when you download the app and not create an account, you'll only have access to one track in each topic. You won't have access to any other feature. For the Waking Up app, you can create an account when you enter the app, but I don't think you're automatically put into a trial. Subscription costs are $129.99 a year or $10.83 a month, and I believe they will gift people a year's worth if they can't afford it. All right, so the main page has their featured content. You start here, your daily practice. If you click on theory from the bottom menu item, that brings you to lessons, conversations, Q&A that I don't have access to. If you click on practice from the bottom menu, you get access to more content. A lot of it is locked unless you're a subscriber, but it seems like they have a variety of content to go through. And lastly, if you click on timer, you can set up a period of time for silence. So it's a simple app, easy to use and navigate. And I like that they're willing to gift it to people. So that's awesome. So as you can see, a lot of these apps, meditation apps, are not just guided meditation content. There's a whole slew of different kinds of content, from music, soundscapes, sound healing, talks, blogs, games, you name it. So take your time when you're looking for the right meditation app for you. And reminder, when you create an account, some of these apps will automatically put you in their trial period. So be sure to go to your settings and double check which apps these are. If you do want to see what my favorite features are in some of these apps, you can click on the link below in the description.